This is interesting. The Dodgers have, and this is breaking news, have signed a new middle infielder / left fielder kind of utility guy out of Korea. His name is Hyeseong Kim. Now, my first thought when Bergman told me about this was, Hyeseong Kim, we got Hyeseong Kim from the Padres. And apparently there's a totally different guy with a name that is pronounced very similarly, but not quite.
This is where having a Korean girlfriend comes into play and say, hey, what's the difference between these two guys? Their Korean names are very, very close. Every single syllable for Korean can be very similar to each other.
So Jean, who is Greg's girlfriend, Jean gave us a little tutorial on how to pronounce our new middle infielder / utility guy's name.
Okay.
So, Hyeseong Kim is the one in San Diego.
Hyeseong Kim.
If he's still there. I think he's getting traded. Don't know what's happening. Hyeseong Kim is the one in the KBO. So it's Hyeseong Kim, Hyeseong Kim, Ha versus He. Very similar. I could see it getting kind of confusing.
Yeah, but that's incredibly helpful.
Yeah, I say let's just go with Kim.
By the way,
Ha.
Hey.
We might be able to get Gene a job as can you imagine if you well, here comes a really stupid John Ireland question.
Okay.
All right. Korean and Japanese are two completely different languages, right?
Yes.
But okay. So, here's my question. Is there any crossover similarity to either one of them?
Oh, Carlo.
Oh, here, there's Carlo. Is there for example, in Spain,
Yep.
some people speak Spanish,
right?
And some people speak it starts with a C.
Catalan.
Catalan, yeah. So it's not like that. They're not similar languages. It's like English and German.
Right.
A much different.
Yeah.
You could speak Japanese to Jean, and she'd be like, I have no idea what you're saying to me.
So that's what I'm getting at. Imagine if you had the ability to speak English, Spanish, Japanese, and Korean. The Dodgers would hire you in a heartbeat.
Oh, yeah. Easily.
Oh, yeah. They need translators over there.
Right. But if you were one person and could do all four, home run.
Yeah.
And am I leaving anything out? Do you have anybody from any other countries that were...
We don't have very many Chinese players that I can think of. Taiwanese, maybe.
Yeah.
Taiwanese,
Vietnamese. They're all very different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Tommy Edman, by the way, Korean, was on Team Korea and played with Hyeseong Kim.
Hyeseong Kim.
Hyeseong Kim.
By the way, Hyeseong, career batting average in the KBO, the Korean Baseball Organization.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go with it.
I hope so.
294, 133 home runs, 507 RBIs, 575 RBIs, and 134 stolen bases. It didn't have a great 2024. He plays shortstop, second base, and left field. Here's my fear. That is the replacement for Kiké Hernandez. And I love Kiké and would love to have Kiké back.
There are four guys who are on last year's team that are free agents that are unsigned. It's Jack Flaherty, Kiké, Clayton Kershaw, and Joe Kelly.
Yeah.
Do you want any of those four, all of those four? We'll prioritize those four. I don't think Flaherty's coming back.
No, Flaherty's not. He's a Dodgers aren't going to sign.
Kershaw's not going anywhere else. So he'd probably be the one.
I think he's going to stay.
Yeah, he's staying for sure.
Kiké, I don't know. This could be the front end of Kiké going somewhere else. What do you think, Bergman?
Yeah, I think Kiké's probably not. I would love for him to come back, especially for the postseason, but this signing and what's going to happen seems likely Kiké doesn't come back. I also think Chris Taylor gone at this point.
Well, wait a minute, though. Chris Taylor's under contract.
They're going to try and move that for sure. I also think Gavin Lux is going to get tried.
Well, wait a minute.
Move too.
Would you get rid of both Taylor and Kiké? Well, I think having one would be because they play so many positions. It gives you.
Well, that's this guy though.
Right.
That's this Hyeseong Kim.
So you can have two.
Hyeseong
Kim
plays left, second, and short.
Right. So he's the utility guy that they want. Kiké, you can still technically sign Kiké. It just depends on how many spots you have on your roster at that point.
What are we doing with Chris Taylor?
He's under contract, like John said, for another year. But I think they're going to try and move it if they can. And also Gavin Lux. This move also kind of shows me that Gavin Lux may be out as well.
I'm not ready to go there yet.
He does one thing and only part-time. That's not the Dodger way.
He does one right. It's true.
He is a utility second baseman. He can't hit lefties. He can only play second base and no other position. That doesn't work.
I will just say Gavin Lux hasn't been given much of an opportunity to face lefties.
He couldn't play shortstop, so he can't play multiple positions.
Yeah,
he was terrible in the outfielder.
You need a second baseman, right?
Well, yes, but that's probably going to be Mookie Betts. I can't imagine that Mookie's playing shortstop when the season starts.
I think he absolutely is. Everybody has said it. I do not understand this take at all.
Remember, Travis was saying the same thing. Miguel Rojas.
It was Travis. I was thinking that you changed your position, but it was Travis who's convinced he's playing short, right?
Yeah, no, not playing short.
Yeah.
Convinced he's not playing short. So now when you have Hyeseong Kim, they're giving him money, and you still have Miguel Rojas, the two of them can play short. And also, by the way, Tommy Edman plays short. So you have 3 guys now on your roster that can play short, and you just need a true center fielder at that point. If you move Tommy Edman down.
I still believe Mookie is going to be at short. The way Mookie said, the way Dave Roberts said, the way Andrew Friedman said, the way Brandon Gomes said, the way Stan Kasten said, the way everybody said. I added some people there, but
Okay,